Welcome, guys. Welcome to the third chapter in the Google Ads. So far, we have discussed about what are Google Ads. I've shown you where are Google Ads reflected on the Google search engine results page. I have shown you various kinds of Google Ads like display ads, search ads, shopping ads, and a bit about video ads as well. Then I have discussed with you what is the relevance of Google Ads, why is it necessary, and why should we go in for Google Ads and not the organic results. I have told you what is SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. Then we have also discussed about what is SERP, SERP, which is search engine results page. Then we have also discussed about various kind of display ads and the shopping ads. Where are they reflected on the search engine results page? This also includes search ads. I have shown you where the search ads also are reflected. Then we have also gone ahead and created a Google Ads account, and we've just created it. We have not actually gone by and done much, but then we have just created it. I also told you that Google also gives you a 2000 rupee voucher in case you spend some amount with Google Ads. That's just a gesture from Google Ads, just so that you get to have a hang of Google Ads while you're not paying much. So you can obviously utilize that voucher, and you would be able to find it on the Google Ads first page while you are creating your first Google Ads account. Now we would actually be discussing about Google Ads account hierarchy. The Google Ads account hierarchy is basically the structure in which the Google Ads account is made. And it is very important to know the structure. Why? Because that is how we will be able to make our campaigns more efficient. If we are aware of the structure and we are able to make the structure and organize it well, we would be able to make our campaigns more efficient. Now, if I'm telling you this, you would not be able to relate much with it. It's just a statement unless I tell it to you with an example. So let me give you an example. So let's suppose you have a website of gym equipments. You are selling products like dumbbells. You are selling push-ups. You are selling treadmill. You are selling stepper, and you are selling maybe a cycle. Now, do you want to create a separate campaign for each of these products? A separate campaign for push-ups, separate for dumbbells, separate for treadmills, separate for stepper? Or you want to create one campaign for for gym equipments and have separate groups for each of these products, separate ad group for uh, for push-ups, for dumbbells, for treadmill, or for cycle, or for stepper. So these are two ways, and how well you structure would actually be very important. Why? Because at the end of it, it depends. At the end of it, it reflects how efficiently have you structured your campaign, how efficiently are your ads running, and how efficiently are your different ads taking people to those pages wherein they actually want to go or land. Once they land up on the page which is actually they wanted to land up upon, it would actually be very good. They if they are if that page is having the same keywords which are used by the user as a search query in the Google search engine, it would reflect a good quality score. It would end up having a good quality score, which again is a criteria of Google Ads account efficiency criteria, maybe you can say. So, from that perspective, how well your account is structured is really very important. Now I'll just give you one more example. Like there's some user who is basically wanting to buy dumbbells, but then these dumbbells should not be made of stainless steel, but it should be made of a cast iron. Now if you are having that, and he is basically typing into the search engine dumbbells made of cast iron. Now if you are making this user land up onto a page which might not be having cast iron, or maybe having cast iron along with stainless steel, it would not be that good in comparison to a scenario wherein he is landing up upon that page which has all the dumbbells which are made of cast iron. So this is very important to have the users land up on those very pages, those targeted pages, which they are wanting to go on, because that would actually be very important and that would contribute to your quality score. Quality score is something that we would be discussing later on in the coming videos, because it is very important term, and we have to dedicate a video especially to this particular term. So but I have just given you a gist that, if we want the users to be targeted onto those very pages which they are actually wanting to go, and for which they are actually using the terms in the Google search engine results page, so as in the Google search engine, then it is really very important to have the users land upon those pages which they are actually wanting to go. So with this, let's discuss about the hierarchy. I have told you a bit about what as the significance of Google Ads account hierarchy. Now let's go ahead and let us discuss what is the hierarchy. So at the top lies the Google account. Now every level would have different items and different things that you need to take care of at every level. Like at the account level, you would basically be targeting the email, the time zone. Time zone is basically the time zone wherein you would be making your Google ads, the time zone where you actually are in. Like if you are in India, then it would be IST. Fine. Then user access. So at times you might not be able to do the entire stuff on your Google Ads account, and you might want to give access to somebody else, maybe on a paid basis or non-paid basis. But in case you want to give somebody an access, or maybe you want to gain an access, you can very well do that, and using the email ID of some other person, and you can give the access to your Google account to somebody who can make the campaigns on your behalf. So this is also what you can set it up at the account level, apart from time zone and the email address. The last thing that you set up at the account level would be billing. Billing information is something that you would set it up at the account level. Now, below the account, this is your Google Ads account. Below this account, you can have hundreds of campaigns running, depending upon how you structure your entire Google Ads account. You can have several campaigns. Like you might be having several gym equipments apart from these 4 or 5 that I have told you, maybe butterfly, and a lot of other equipments that you might be having, and you might want to run the separate campaigns for all these individual gym equipment. So you can very well do that, and under this category, which is campaigns. So campaigns would basically be used, just a second, campaigns would basically be used to set up your location. First of all, let's say location. So guys, the location is very important. In over here, you tell to Google Ads that this is the location which I want to target. These are the we I want to target those people who are actually residing in this location, or maybe I want to target those people who are interested in this location, or I don't want to target this location. So you would actually be telling to Google that I want to target this location, or I don't want to target this location. This is of no use. Or maybe people who are not actually geographically or physically there in that location, but they are interested in that location. So you have to signify to Google that I am interested in targeting this location, and this the people in this location who might be interested in or physically be in, or maybe not interested in this location also you can target. So the next thing you can target under campaigns would be scheduling. Scheduling is extremely important. Why? Because there are times in days wherein people are actually busy and might not be able to actually see your ads, or pay attention to your ads. So what is the purpose of targeting the people in those times when they are actually busy? So it's better not to target the people in those times. So it's better that we should only be targeting the people when they are free, and when there is a higher chance or a probability of them seeing your ads and paying attention to it, or maybe clicking on it, along on it. So from that perspective, let me tell it to you like with an example. So maybe a Monday is a day which is a very hectic day for everybody, and people are busy just after the a weekend day. It's the first day and people are busy, maybe from 10 o'clock in the morning to 2 o'clock at least. They are busy, and then there's a lunchtime and of 1 hour, and then later on again they are busy till 7 o'clock. So why should you be targeting the people when they are actually busy with their work? Even if they get to see your ad, they would not be paying attention to your ad, or they would not be actually interested in your ad. So it's better not to target them at those times, and that is the entire reason. We can maybe choose the morning hours like 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, when they might be at home, taking tea or maybe reading newspaper, and they might be a bit free. Or late times on Monday, maybe after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, while they're on way back, or while they have actually reached their homes and they are relaxing. So those time. So that is how scheduling plays a very important role in targeting, and this is a part of campaigns again. Then comes bidding. How would you want to bid? Whether you do you want to bid manually, whether do you want to set your own limits to your bids, or you want to allow Google to set up your bidding strategy and see it on its own. Whether do you want it to be manual, or doing it all on your own, or maybe allowing Google to do it for you. So, which bidding is again a very important factor, and it is something that we will go ahead and see it uh, in full, basically in the coming times, and we'll be discussing more on the bidding part. So let's leave it for now. But then bidding is something that is again set up at the campaign level. Then comes targeting. Targeting again is a very crucial factor that is set up at the campaign level, wherein you target people who are actually looking for your keywords, maybe looking for the keywords that you have set in your campaign, or maybe maybe they are in the market to buy the products which you are selling, or maybe they are just generally interested in the products and not in the market, but then they are just generally interested in the products that you are selling. So these are the maybe you can target it or basis people who are visiting a particular website also. Like you have said that you are running a you have gym equipment, so maybe somebody who is going to websites like Muscle Blaze, you want to target those people, you can do that. So this is how targeting works. So again, we will be discussing all these factors in detail, but then just wanted to give a gist of all these factors. Now comes the other part. Below the campaigns are the ad groups. Ad groups are the places wherein we set the ads. So we in the ad groups, we not only set the ads but also the keywords. So we also set keywords in the ad groups. So in ad groups, we set both the ads as well as the keywords. So ads would contain some, like I would just show it to you. How would the ads look like. So let's say I am looking for dumbbells. So I'm just giving you an example of a search ad. Search ad coming in. Okay. So mattress. So this is the ad. So you set up this kind of ad. Tempur mattresses, a mattress like no other. Tempur. Receive the Tempur sleep system when you buy a Tempur mattress online. 10-year mattress guarantee. Unique Tempur material. 100-night mattress trial. So this is the ad that you set up under the ad section. And in the keywords, obviously he might have used keywords like mattress, or you know maybe mattress, and other keywords like that, so that the ads can be triggered. So once the user uses this same or the similar search query as a keyword, like mattress or something like that, this particular ads get triggered and it gets in front of that particular user. Now both these contents are pertaining to ad groups, the ads as well as these keywords. Now let's say the keyword that we might have set in our campaigns ad group rather would is let's say it's cast iron dumbbell. This is the keyword that we have set in our campaigns ad group. This is the keyword that I, as an advertiser, is using in my campaign. Fine. Now if a user, like you as a user, is searching on Google, fine, so you go to Google and say cast iron dumbbell. You have used this term. Now you have used this term cast iron dumbbell, and I have also used the term cast iron dumbbell as my keyword. For you it is a search query. For you, when we talk about you as in somebody who is searching, it is known as search query. However, for me, it is actually known as a keyword. Guys, this is something you should actually keep in mind, because it would obviously be differentiated, and you would not be able to figure it out why is it used interchangeably. So just for your reference, in this case, cast iron dumbbell for me as an advertiser is a keyword, and for you as a searcher is a search query. Fine. Now, both the search query and the keyword are matching and my ad gets displayed. So which ad? Now I have used this ad group. Now let's say this is ad group 1. I have named it as 1. Fine. So this is ad group 1. Now I in ad group 1 I have used cast iron dumbbell as the keyword, and you as a user have used cast iron dumbbell as the search query. So which ad would get displayed to you? Would it be ad of this ad group, or this ad group, or this ad group, or maybe some other ad groups in this particular campaign only? This campaign. It has to be this particular ad group, guys. It only the ad that is set into this particular ad group wherein this keyword got triggered would appear. So this ad, that the one that is there in ad group 1 would get triggered, and no other ad would get triggered. No other ad from other ad groups would get triggered. Only the ad in the ad group 1 would get triggered. Fine. So with this, I have completed the Google ad account hierarchy. I have told you a bit more and gotten a bit deep into other aspects, which obviously we'll be discussing later in detail. However, with this, I end up this video. Do subscribe to my video. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your time, guys. Hope to meet you soon, very soon. Bye. Take care.